I don't know whether have I said anything seriously? Have I blessed you already? I said I have prayed for rapture. And somebody who studied like he studied other part of the Bible, who studied like he studied other part of the Bible, said, what am I saying? I did deliberate study because I know that it concerns me. Have you noticed since about 3 years or 4, I hardly preach any message without that, because I have made a book, several books on that, directly or indirectly. And then somebody who gambled into a verse of the Bible say, what am I talking about? If this meeting ends now, I am going to go home and I'm going to stay with this rapture until night, and night comes, I'll come back here. And then when I come back here on Friday, somebody said, how do I know it? I said, listen, I pay attention to this thing undistracted. It's not that I was studying it and I went to the market. It's not that I was studying it and I went to shopping. It's not that I studied it and my wife told me that she wanted to tell me some senseless stories. It's not that I was studying it and one boy that have ugly hair started crying in the room. Now, this is undistracted. For 30 years. And you say, what do I say it? One of the ways to know your future is what gets your attention. Not than your people. One of the ways to know your future is what gets your attention. What you give your attention to deliberately. Sometimes without, sometimes with reflex. This thing comes to your heart, whether you want it or not. Your thought goes towards this direction, even when you don't want it. Don't joke with that. Don't joke with where your heart goes. Your heart goes towards this direction all the time. Then that's your life. And that place your heart goes constantly. You must know things about it. If you like, anytime you're sleeping, you want to know about this altar, unconsciously, you will know about this altar. Even when you don't seek, even when you don't know when you start thinking about it. Because it concerns you. Most of the things I know about myself, it's not that I know it prophetically or somebody told me, no. I discovered that this type of thought, this thought is consuming me. There's a drive towards a direction. There's a drive. There is something that pleases me. I love reading and knowledge because I have a drive towards it. Now, I teach like I'm doing now. You see, because I prefer to raise people than to give them immediate miracles. When a man becomes great, it's already a miracle. The man becomes a living miracle. Can I say it again? I said when a man becomes great, he becomes a solution. So what miracle are you giving a solution? The guy is already a source of miracle. It's an answer. Oh, look at what I said here. I said whatever you keep looking at steadily, you must look steadily at whatever you desire to see clearly. You must look steadily at. You must look steadily at. Now, knowing what you should look at is a miracle. Can I tell you something? Anytime God wants to move you forward, He tells you one new thing about yourself. I was there in vision this night. He told me, he said, when you get off on there, he said, go and check the word night in the dictionary. There's something I will tell you about it. K-N-I-G-H-T. He said, there is something I want to tell you about the word night. He told me that today. I've not even checked it. He said, when you look at the word night in dictionary, there is something I will tell you about yourself from the word night. I know he wants to tell me that because he wants me to move forward. I was in the house praying. He came to me in vision and said, this is a generation that gives life another meaning. That this is a people that changes the meaning of things. So I said, like how? He said, you can produce life from death. You can produce abundance from scarcity. Things are not really the way men call them. Things are really, the way they appear. Things are the way men call them. So who are you? Let me bless. Since you were born, tell me one thing that has captured your attention. Why I know that I will not get married is that I have never tilted towards women. I've never tilted. My heart does not tilt. No, it doesn't tilt. And I know it. And I was born from ordinance, so I don't believe in emotions. We have to look at something steady from reasoning, not from emotions. No, from accurate reason. I reason things.